Hello, this is David, and welcome to Equity Story. Again, the market's just a little bit negative today. There is obviously a few fears of what's going on in with Brexit, and basically the Italian banks are scaring a few people at the moment. They do owe about 400 billion of bad loans they've got, and it's an issue there. They need to sort out, and at the moment there is a small fund to help them do that. It's only got 5 billion in it, but at the moment they're looking for the ECB to come up with a solution to the problem. So these issues that all they do is obviously create a bit more pressure on the market, a little bit more sentiment, and certainly in the short term, I think it's wise to be a little bit careful. That's why, as a result, today we did just reduce our trends that we've got at the moment. FPH was in a slight profit. We just thought, it looks great, but we just thought we'd take it off, just being cautious, as we did with A2M. We put it on a trend. Some people actually did buy it around sort of the 165 mark and made decent money on it, but I think at the moment looks to me might go sideways now. So potentially we can look to put the money into a better stock. And again, ORE, it's a stock we normally make a lot of money on, but we have bought it from a pretty sort of short-term trend again, and it's got this sort of triple top, which I don't know. I just think when you look at that long-term chart, it's come a long way from home, so to speak, from that long-term moving average. I think just the way the market feels at the moment, just be a little bit cautious and cut it. And we can always buy it back again tomorrow. That's the beauty of stocks. I mean, you can be in and out of these stories pretty easily. However, the big hitters, the great trends on the market at the moment, happy to hold these. And Burson Group, again, these are some of the best trending stocks on the market. Again, TPM, that have all held up. CSL, again, they've done sort of fairly proud for us today. They've held up really well in a pretty awkward market again, but it looks absolutely fine. Hansen Group, won't be. We're in profits there. Only needs a nice big move up. Attack somewhere around 385 or 390, and we get a good profit out of it. And SGR. These are sort of some of the great trending stocks at the moment on the ASX 200. So happy to hold those 5, and certainly we're not sort of that concerned. I would say the performance of our 3-year growth portfolio is just ridiculous. I mean, I can't emphasize how good that portfolio is, and we're actually adding 2 more to it over the next 2 or 3 days. But companies like Adasol, I think came on around $2. Again, it's sort of up now $3.13. Apex, these companies has been huge profits in them. We put Appen on at $1.99, and now it's $2.74. VTG, again, I think around $3. So absolutely huge profits. BWX, only a little profit so far, 10%. Catapult, again, we put this on at $2 at $2.50, and we're back in again at $3. These stocks that have had these big runs, would I buy them now? Yeah, they're 3-year growth stories. We absolutely love them. I think they're just going higher. But if you did buy them when we said, and you made a good profit, for those members, it doesn't do you any harm to just put a bit of cash in the bank, and maybe if they do pull back a little bit, then get some more again. Again, taking money off the table and taking profits off the table doesn't do you any harm at all. But again, those 3-year growth stories are absolutely just killing it. And NYX, one we put on recently, I think some of you have brought it. We did say buy it under, I think it was 175. It nearly got there today. But again, I think NYX is just going to be a stunning story for us over the next 2 or 3 years, as will Eden, not Eden Energy, Elders. Again, the A2 Milk, again, a stock, we did put this, we're basically just holding profits in Eden Energy. But again, as a 3-year growth story, it's definitely go up. Although we're not trending it, I think over the next year it's going to go up a lot higher. I'd just like to say, Northern Star, just wanted, although we're not in the gold trend at the moment. I wish I was, but we're we've been long Northern Star now for a while. We put it on at 250, we put it back at 390, and it's now 375. Again, I think going long gold is certainly a part of the portfolio. We've said this for a while, and again, if you can look at Moy, I think Moy up at 6% today, similar to most of the gold stocks. Again, are looking really good and hitting those sort of record highs. Moy to me looks like it's going to have a run even higher. I think that 20 cents level could be in the picture fairly soon. And Crusader, again, really starting to move now. We went on a lot about Crusader, and when it was around sort of 10, 12 cents, now it's sort of edging up. I don't think it'll be long before Crusader hopefully hits that sort of 20 cents mark. And Crusader is a great little gold play. It's not in Australia, but it's got two great little gold mines, and again, this is a very undervalued junior explorer. I would just actually having a look at some of the gold stocks. Again, you can see some of them here, like RSG, RRL, Northern Star, Newcrest. These SAR, they've had a really good run, and I was looking at them today, and I was hoping that the gold price would pull back a little bit so we could sort of try and get them. The danger, I think, at the moment, the one I'm looking at, if I'm looking at the gold futures, I'm looking at the gold futures now, and they're up higher, nearly just under 1%. The trouble with what these stocks have run so far away from the moving average, if we do have a bad day on gold, these could be down really, really heavily. And then I think I'd be interested in getting into some of these trends near these long-term moving averages. Why? Because we do believe over the long term, we've always said this, gold is a great place to have as part of your portfolio. I just feel with some of these gold stocks at the moment, looking at them all here, like Evolution, one of our favorites, it's just hard to buy it the way it's run. It's just run too hard. And I mean, if you did buy it, fine, you could buy it with a really tight stop loss, but it's generally speaking not what we do at our Equity Story. We're not day traders. Again, I think if this can just pull back even back here to these sort of 250 mark, and we can buy it on a decent MACD signal, we'll certainly look to add to our gold, possibly our gold portfolio, or even a few trending stocks, get a few more trending stocks in gold going on. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for listening to Equity Story. That's all I've got to talk about tonight, and hopefully we can have a good or decent night in the Dow tonight, and just calm any fears that are out there. Anyway, thank you for listening to Equity Story, and good night.